Hey, HSEstudy family, let me ask you something real. If someone got hurt at your workplace tomorrow, would your safety system be ready? Or would you be scrambling for answers? Here's the truth. Most companies don't think about safety systems until after a tragedy strikes. Today, we're diving into ISO 45001, the global gold standard for occupational health and safety. I'm going to show you how this one framework could have stopped explosions, falls, even deaths. Stick with me. This could be the most important 10 minutes of your career. Welcome back to HSEstudy, your trusted source for safety stories that hit hard and teach harder. We're unpacking ISO 45001, a system that makes safety proactive, not reactive. This isn't just about passing an OSHA training quiz. It's about building a workplace where everyone goes home alive. We'll share a heartbreaking story from a food processing plant, break down what ISO 45001 does, and give you steps to start using it today. If you're ready to be a safety leader who makes a difference, hit that subscribe button and let's get started. Here's the reality. Workplace accidents are a crisis. OSHA reports over 5,000 workplace deaths every year in the US. Falls, electrocutions, machine crushes, many preventable with a strong safety system. These aren't just numbers, they're mothers, fathers, friends who never come home. Falls alone kill over 300 construction workers annually, and thousands more are injured in manufacturing, warehouses, you name it. OSHA sets legal standards, but compliance isn't enough. Too many companies react to accidents instead of preventing them. That's where ISO 45001 comes in. It's not a checklist. It's a culture where hazards are spotted early, risks are slashed, and safety is everyone's job. Without it, workplaces are playing Russian roulette with lives. That's why understanding ISO 45001 is critical for accident prevention. So, what is ISO 45001, and why is it a game changer? ISO 45001 is an international standard for occupational health and safety management, created by the International Organization for Standardization. It's like a seatbelt for your workplace, there when you need it most. Unlike OSHA's rules, which focus on specific hazards, ISO 45001 is a full system. It requires leadership to own safety, workers to spot risks, and constant improvement to stay sharp. It covers everything: hazard identification, risk assessment, training, emergency planning, even mental health. It integrates with OSHA standards like 29 CFR 1910 for general industry, but goes further by embedding safety into every decision. The catch? It only works if everyone buys in. Leaders, workers, everyone. That's what builds a safety culture that stops tragedies before they start. Let me tell you about a tragedy that could have been prevented. In a food processing plant in Pennsylvania, a worker named Maria, a 35-year-old mother, was cleaning a conveyor belt. The plant had no major incidents for years, no OSHA citations. Everyone thought they were safe. But they didn't have a system like ISO 45001. No regular hazard assessments, no documented procedures, no safety reviews by leadership. Maria slipped on a wet surface, fell, and hit her head. She never woke up. OSHA's investigation found gaping holes. No slip hazard controls, no training on safe cleaning, no leadership oversight. The company was fined $145,000 and faced a lawsuit from Maria's family. Her coworkers were shattered. One said, "She was always smiling. Now we walk past that spot every day." ISO 4501 could have caught that hazard with a risk assessment or worker input. Maria could still be here, tucking her kids in at night. Let's break down what makes ISO 45001 different, because this is where it gets real. First, leadership commitment. Safety starts at the top. Managers must set goals, fund training, and walk the talk. Second, risk-based thinking. You don't just fix what's broken. You predict what could go wrong, like slippery floors or faulty machines. Third, worker involvement. Every employee from the floor to the office gets a voice to report hazards. Fourth, continuous improvement. You track near misses, update plans, and keep learning. Fifth, it strengthens OSHA compliance, meeting standards like 1910.147 for lockout tagout or 1926.501 for fall protection becomes easier with ISO 45001's structure. It's not about replacing OSHA. It's about making safety unshakable so no one falls through the cracks. Let's get practical because I want you to walk away ready to act. First, do a gap analysis. Compare your current safety practices to ISO 45001. Check training, hazard identification, leadership roles. Second, get leadership buy-in. Show managers how ISO 45001 cuts injuries and saves money. Data shows certified companies reduce incidents by up to 20%. Third, form a safety committee. Include workers. They spot risks faster than anyone. Fourth, set clear goals. Track leading indicators like near misses or training hours, not just injury rates. Fifth, train like lives depend on it, because they do. Everyone from the CEO to the newest hire needs to know their role. One tip, start small. Pick one process like machine maintenance and apply ISO 45001 principles. A little progress builds momentum for a full safety culture. Here's the bottom line. ISO 45001 isn't just a standard. It's a promise that every worker deserves to go home whole and alive. Maria's death wasn't just a slip. It was a failure of a system that didn't prioritize safety. We've covered ethics and SOPs before, but ISO 45001 ties it all together for workplace safety. It reduces injuries, boosts morale, even saves money. But most importantly, it saves lives. Let's stop reacting to tragedies and start preventing them. Let's build workplaces where safety isn't optional, it's unbreakable. So, HSEstudy family, have you seen ISO 45001 in action or worked somewhere that desperately needed it? Share your story in the comments. I read every single one. If Maria's story hit you hard, smash that like button and share this with your crew. And don't forget to subscribe because next time, we're breaking down how one overlooked safety audit saved a team from a warehouse collapse. Stay safe, speak up, and I'll see you in the next one.